only ones that I saw.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. How are
Hi,
you?
everyone.
Rolanda, Teresa, aka Greeter, aka Greeter.
I know you got me all jacked up. Oh, and then, yeah, we might have I don't know, might have someone that might read with us a little bit later, but I
She
won't.
said, JJ says, okay.
Okay, so JJ says, okay, so guys, we're going to pull.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
We're going to pull JJ in. So let's give us. Hold on, I'm texting.
I think that would be a lot.
What? Oh, Lola's not staying the whole time. Lola's leaving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
after
go maybe later.
the healing session.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Marissa.
Yeah, there's only going to be you and I reading, Debbie, tonight.
Oh, okay. So I see, after the meditation part.
After the meditation,
Got
yeah.
it.
So Jen is taking notes.
Sorry, guys. We're like all having this.
You know.
Hi, Kim.
We
Hey,
just
Kim.
So Melissa would like a general reading, so she can be added to the list.
Okay. And Jen will get that because she is, I'm sure, seeing it.
Sunid.
Okay.
Sunid would like a
general reading. Okay. Invite. Gmail.
All right. How's everybody doing tonight? We had some crazy energy sweep through. I feel like globally. How are you guys all doing? Did you guys feel anything today different? Any different experiences for you all on this in our family of chat? D-Spark, hello.
I think for me, I was just so trying to keep, what do you call it? Compartmentalized.
Oh, compartmentalized.
So I was compartmentalizing a lot. So I really didn't feel anything.
Kelly was feeling super low yesterday. Yeah. It's something's going on, and I feel like we all are responding a tad differently, which would be appropriate because we all do life totally different, and we respond differently to different situations. Let's say something scary, we all respond differently to the scary. Our response is different. So hi Tanya, our response will also be quite different and unique to each of us, to any energetic change as well. So that makes sense. Hi Bonnie.
Yeah, I'm a crier. Melissa felt agitated. Tanya felt it physically. D-Spark was sleeping. Yeah, I'm a crier. I'm, and I had to go to work today, so I had to hold it together. Here comes JJ.
Hi, JJ.
So I got a lot of response from people that really enjoyed last week's meditation with JJ, running that and doing some light language. And today Lola's going to do some Reiki, and of course Debbie will do channeling my brain.
So JJ, we just we were talking to our family here on chat, and they were just talking about how they were feeling today with the energy shift that's happening. We have I felt it physically. I felt agitated. I slept all day. There's all different responses to this energy shift that some people cried a lot today. So that's kind of how it's manifesting. And I was just explaining how it will manifest different in all of us because we respond different to energy shifts. Just like if we witnessed a car accident, we would all respond differently. Some would run to it, some would hide, someone, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
How-
some people would freeze.
Yeah, freeze. So we all respond differently to this as well. So
Yeah, Jen said that it was super heavy for her, very emotional for a lot of people. And I think listening to everybody, it's kind of funny because I got that it almost triggered flight, or freeze. That response, it
Yep.
really triggered that today. And you know, that was really intense. So
yeah, so very interesting.
Yeah, the great thing, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
The great thing about energy is it affects everybody differently, and it kind of goes, everything's going through your individual filter. And filters can be all sorts of things. Like the word that's coming up right now is trauma.
mhm.
So if trauma is how I could see that as something that can protect you, because with trauma you're alert, always alert, I would think. So if you're filtering your life, all the crazy things that are going on right now, imagine that as like this filter. You might have to clean the filter out. I'm not saying that you should or should not filter things through trauma or whatever, because you know what, that's a survival thing, and whatever works for you. I would say that it's important to clean the filter energetically out. Almost right now everything's accelerated. I would say clean the filter out at least once a day, and do it maybe right before you go to bed. And you can do it even like if it's a coffee filter. Love visuals. Okay. So if you have a coffee filter, you take the coffee filter out, and for me, the stuff that I usually like in my body, it's always my throat. Today for some reason it's my belly, but let's just imagine that it's your throat area. Because I get caught up with words I said, words I didn't say, authentic self, blah, blah, blah. So you take the filter out and you just dump it. It can be as easy as that. Rinse it under some water, put it back in. And it's just like a visual thing, almost like my kiddos right before they went to bed when they were younger, my kids have anxiety like me. And we would have these pebbles, and you think of these pebbles as things you collect throughout the day, like worries, anxieties, and you don't want to go to bed with all of that weight, because it all adds up. So you think about each of those things and you put them in a basket, might be next to your bed. You could have like a burden basket right by your door, even if it's a visual, or if it's a basket you really have, like when you come home from work. Put your burdens right there for a little while, and if you want to pick them back up, go for it.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
and if you
awesome.
don't want to pick it up, don't. But you have to really be conscious. I'm kind of lazy and forgetful in that way, but every day you have to do something, because we're being bombarded right now.
Thank you, JJ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing down names as I was listening to you.
Hey, Joanna. Hey, Roland. Hey, Scott. Scott is in the room. Hey, Positive.
Okay.
Hi, Scott. Hi, Positive. Welcome.
Hey, Scott.
Positive has a kind of a list going here as well.
Okay, good. And Jen is popping in and out accidentally. I don't know what's going on there. But once we switch out, for everybody that just came in, Lola can't stay long, so she'll be leaving. JJ was nice enough to come in and do today's. And then we're just going to see how it goes. Probably the same way, because my light language is like trying to pour out right now. Yeah, whenever you're ready. So just get comfortable.
So I go dark for a while.
Okay. Lola always goes dark.
Oh, I love that.
So I'm just going to be channeling. Would it be easier if I go dark?
I just see better in the dark. I
Oh,
don't
I see
know
what
where to say it. So
Me
that's why I see
too.
all the energies and where it needs to go. So
Seeing in the dark is so important. That's why I had this mask made.
that's perfect.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I can see better in the dark. So, if the theme is that heaviness, what were
Yeah.
some of the keywords that people were feeling?
Well, let me scroll back up. So we got emotional.
Yeah.
You know, some people were feeling really, let's see,
There was tired. There, where they slept all, couldn't get up,
terrible,
like that.
fatigued,
Tearful, crying all day.
sleeping, agitated,
Agitated. Yeah, that was one.
felt it physically.
Yeah, in the
Um,
physical body.
you know, I was a little irritated and very emotional today. And I just tried to compartmentalize. So that's how I do it. And so, yeah, so that's the words that came up today. What was
Great.
that energy was just really heavy.
That's awesome. I love feelings.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so that heavy energy, I think, is what we need to be doing.
Move a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sometimes in order to move something, you gotta taste it. We're gonna taste it a little bit. What I love to do in shamanic healing is look at everything from every direction. So tasting it, seeing it, feeling it, sensing what color it is. We'll play around if that's okay.
Oh, JJ, maybe you should explain your eyes.
Oh my God, yeah, I watched the video. I'm so sorry. I should explain my eyes. Oh my God, I'm such a freak. Yes, I have a yes and no eye. Okay, so this is what happened. I originally got, when I used to get yes and no answers, it used to be my head. But when I was talking to people, I would try to not move. And so my neck hurt all the time. And so we compromised and now it's my eyes, but I look just as weird. So that's my, oh my God. And then my eyes roll up. I hate that. That's another reason I got the mask too. But I'm not going to wear the mask right now because it has bells on it. So you're going to have to suffer with my weird eyes. Okay.
Weird eyes.
Okay. I'm going to call in the 4 directions.
And you guys can just relax. Just see whatever comes in. Just go into your happy space. I know some of you guys have been with us and you've been creating this happy space.
I'm going to whistle really loudly, so I'm going to try to cover my mic.
Okay. Etno ochina at et umtreta ashno orte umbratu eshne et abre en et ot umfratu eta fet una en etch. Okay, JJ.
We're going to call in a council of your people. Your people know you the best. So the first person we're going to invite into your circle, imagine that the first guest is your higher self. You know, the person who was at the beginning of your time, your higher self. Whatever that looks and feels like, we're inviting them into the circle. Next, we're going to invite Patotana, Oka, Oka, Oka. We're going to invite your angels. Katotana Moshwa. Hello, angels. Katetano Mapapa, Shewa, Shewa. We're going to invite your ancestors. You may or may not know them. Some are very, very old and elderly. Patotana Ushtita, elders. They're elders. Kinama Shewa. They come in with their wisdom. Patotana Mashtita. The wisdom keepers for your family. Next in your council is going to be loved ones, your spirit guides, and if you're called, you can bring in some spirit animal guides as well. Imagine everybody standing shoulder to shoulder. Katotana Mashewa. And I want you to think about the feelings, emotional feelings you've been feeling, any heaviness, any irritability. This is your counsel. Pull out of your body whatever it is, wherever it was, even if it's your filter, an ache or pain, an emotion, soul wounds. Let's pull out some soul wounds as well and hold them for everybody to see. Katotana Ushtata. Share them with everybody. It's Tatona Koshwa. Patotana, Kotana, Kotana. Where does it hurt you? Katotana Ushtita. Take everything out. You can even imagine holding a basket in front of you, a burden basket. Put everything in this basket. Do you have heart palpitations, heartbreak, throat issues? Headaches, migraines, patotana ushtita yewa yewa. Soreness, aches, pains, katotana ushtita. Trauma. I'm seeing trauma coming out as a curtain. Almost like a sail. Okay, let's talk about trauma as a sail. Kitana ushtita yewa nama yewa. Think about a ship with a sail. What's the purpose of the sail? What is the purpose of the sail? Katotana ushtitai kitanamai. It helps direct you. Katotana ushtitai yewa. It means safety when you're trying to get to shore. Katotana ushtita. It's a tool. Papapa yewa. And it's something that you can lower. You can lower the sail when you need to. So let's lower the sails. Katotana ushtita. It's okay to lower the sail. What would that feel like? Just to float free for a little bit on your little boat without trauma guiding you. There's no urge to go anywhere right now. You're with us. We're all together. We have your counsel. Look all of your council members in the eyes. Look at their energy. There's an exchange with every person surrounding you in a circle. Invite them to come up and look at your jewels, your gems, your anything you had put in your burden basket, anything. Do they want to take any of that out of your basket, out of your hands, off your shoulders? The great thing about shamanic journeys is that you get to release things, but you also get gifts as well. I'm seeing a gift already that they're going to bestow upon you, your counsel. Katutana ushtita. Face each and every one of them with all of the things in your basket. You can show it to them. What do they have a certain resonance, vibration, color, taste? Does it taste bitter, sour, delicious? What is in your basket? And does it feel different to hold it in a basket instead of holding it in your body, in your energetic body? Katutana ushtita. What would it feel like if we put the basket on the floor? How does that feel? What would it feel like if we kicked the basket a little bit, not tipping it over, but just kicking it a little bit away? Does that feel lighter? Does it feel anything at all? It's okay if you don't feel anything at all, because that's a feeling as well. Katutana mashiwa kiwa kiwa. And while these burdens are further away, feel free to do a twirl. Do you feel lighter? Katutana titana mashiwa. Does your inner child feel a little bit lighter? Katutana mashiwa shiwa shiwa shiwa. How does it feel when the elders, the ancestors, are looking at you with this beautiful, warm energy? Everybody supports you. Katotana ushtita. Feel free to dance, sway, move, cry. I see some getting down on their knees and even praying. Patotana ushwa. Yemawa. What a beautiful gift to give. A nice, beautiful prayer. Patotana ushtita. Katotana ushtita. And if there's any free items in your burden basket, let's ask them if they could take them for you. Feel free to hold on to anything that you don't want to give. This is a safe space for healing. Katotana ushtita. Yena mashiwa kiwa kiwa kiwa. Imagine you're getting forehead to forehead kisses with all these angelic beings, energizing you, boosting your energy. They know that it's hard right now. They know. They hear you. Katotana ushtitai. They wrap you in these bands, the bands of totonama ashtita, of protection, of love. Wherever you need it on your body, they can wrap this around like a beautiful ribbon. Patotana ushtitai katanama ashtita kauyiwa yawashiwa. Spending a little time with each one. Patotana ushtitai knama pati chonuma papau shiwa yiwa. Stepping back into the center of the circle. Ginama shiwa. Yanama shiwa. Feel your feet. Ask the people in your circle if they have any gifts for you to lay them at your feet. What are they placing at your feet? Tatona mashiwa. Yamatityonyuma. Give them a few more minutes. Do they have any messages for you? Just for you. Katutana ushita. Do they have any blessings, messages? Katutana mapa ushiwa yiwa yiwa. What do if your spirit animals are there, how do they feel? Kitana ma shiwa shiwa. Do they have a gift for you as well? Katutana ma shiwa. I'm seeing a cat with spots. Titana ma kitao kitao kitao. Kiama shiwa. Thank everybody for showing up. Patota, kita. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for helping. I miss you. I love you. Katota, titana, ishtita. Everybody steps back except your higher self. Kotota shiwa. Your higher self is standing right in front of you. Your higher self asks you, do you want to pick up your basket? And as your foreheads touch together in an embrace, I'm seeing your higher self as like a shadow, almost like Peter Pan. When Peter Pan needs to sew his other half on, this is your other half. And we feel the higher self walking into our bodies, coming home. Coming home. Welcome. Patutana Mashiwa. We're going to do a little energetic work to help with the alignment of the higher self into the physical body. We're gonna sew it up like Peter Pan's shadow. So starting at the toe, yawa, yewa, 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 going all the way up to the knees, all the way up to the hips, all the way up to the shoulders, to the head, but in a loving way. Katotana mashiwa, yewa, yewa, welcome home. The gift that I saw everyone receive were brand new shoes to walk this brand new way. Katotana ushtitai. Don't dwell on the past. Patutyunyuma shiwa shiwa shiwa, because we're heading in a new direction. And these are some bright, fancy, brand new shoes. Katotana mashiwa. Feel free to be that little kid that tries to see how high they jump, how fast they run. Be playful with it. Patutana ma shiwa 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 shiwa. I'm thankful for the 4 directions and the helpers that are on the physical and non-physical realms. Patutana ma shiwa. Thank you for showing up today. And so it is.
Hi guys, how we doing?
Good. Hey, Jay. Jima, Brian.
Hi, Brian. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Georgie Moon.
Whew. How's everybody feeling after that one?
Good. Hey, Tibor.
Positive gave us a smile. I got a peace pipe too, so. I can take these off. Thank you, JJ.
Thank you, JJ. Oh, sweet. Positive is saying it is her back pain and feet pain a little bit. Yay.
Yay. Hello, all those who popped in while we were in the middle. See Blondie and Jima and Sharon. How was it?
Yeah, what did you feel? Did you feel anything? Did anything shift? Was anything in your basket? I was kind of shocked because I was actually doing it too, which I wasn't prepared for. And then I got a peace pipe. So I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, I'm gonna be a piece of things.
Well, I can tell you the channeling was very interesting this time around. Tanya got some easing in her shoulders. Was all about releasing. And I when I'm channeling, I don't listen to what's going on. I come back and I experience what you guys do afterwards. When I can just kind of lay down and take it all in and go with it, go through it with you. So I wasn't part of it, but interesting enough that it was all about releasing. So whether or not you experience something during the time, releasing was taking place. I feel like, even though I didn't even hear it, I know that that's what was going on because everything that I was able to write down was all about releasing. Would that resonate, you guys?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. And that's what we've been saying for a while, is that we really needed to step past this release and keep healing and letting go of things that don't serve our highest and best good. So
Awesome.
I did feel someone holding really tight on that basket though.
wasn't me.
In a sense that there was some guilt that they were afraid to release, but at some point
I was wondering,
JJ,
Lola, when
yes.
you do your Reiki, is it the whole time you're here? How does that work?
Well, when I go dark, I of course shut down the camera on your side, and on my side I shut down the lights as well. And once I start, then I'm just with beings, and they are the ones who will take me places where I need where the healing is to be going. We had sessions where I don't remember which was last time when we actually jumped into the bubbles. So yeah, I go.
I think my
full
battery's a
board,
little
and
tricky.
the
I'm having a
guy
hard time
over.
hearing, but you guys can hear her.
No, can't hear me. No.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh.
JJ's having a hard time hearing you, though.
Yeah.
Do I need to repeat anything?
Hey, Debbie, Your winner for the mala. I'm writing the winner for the mala back.
Yeah, Rolanda,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you, Positive. But yeah, there was tonight there was yes,
that
the
was
thing
my
was released.
second healing in a row with my phone. I think I might have drained it.
Oh no.
I'm
I
just
thought
gonna
that
wish
you
you
had a
all
healing session
peace and
earlier.
happiness.
All right.
Have fun
Bye,
with your
sister. We'll see you later.
have fun with your burden baskets.
JJ.
Thank you,
Much love.
JJ.
You're
Blessings.
welcome. Bye.
Burden baskets.
But yes, someone tonight had some difficulty letting go on that guilt that they were holding on to. I mean, by the time I left the room when it was time to leave, they were crying. I don't know who that was, but it is okay to let that go because yeah, if it was you, it is okay to let that go because it doesn't belong to you. Let that guilt
Yeah.
go. It's not about you. You are just hurting yourself, and it's good to cry it out because that is part of the journey, the healing, and just washing everything away.
Awesome. So I feel like the overall channel message, I feel like that was important for everyone. And if we do a reading, if we go the list and do readings, I'll bring in maybe some of the personal channels because I didn't get to everyone at all, not even close. But I feel like the initial channel that came in was for everyone. So I feel like that's why I was like, I kept going back to that release. And again, I didn't even hear what was going on, but I was getting these messages of release and letting go. And so I feel like the overall message here for everybody that I channeled in was that the mantle of worries has been removed. So that mantle that we carry of worries and that whatever that is to you, this energy that you carry here has been removed. And it's time to dance. It's time to sing. It's time to stomp. It's time to scream. And it's time to release. This is the time right now to do that as part of whatever basket of burdens or whatever. Place that in there or whatever she had you do that I'm hearing right now. And then literally this is not a metaphor right now. Usually these are all metaphors. Literally it's time to dance. Literally it's time to sing. Literally it's time to stomp. Literally it's time to scream. And literally it's time to release. So in that movement that we all collectively will do in our own time, it's going to not only in our little world, but that will create a ripple effect, allowing that to happen for others and bring that energy into the collective. Wow, T-Barb, yeah.
That was awesome. It was really odd this time when I was doing the light language because for somebody, I was feeling their throat chakra, like some intense healing work that just needed to get done. And it just started choking me out. So if you were watching and I was touching my throat, I was actually like tapping that, trying to help out that release there.
We had that in the beginning as well. We literally had to had the person release that because I couldn't breathe on my side too. Like,
Right.
you need to, yeah.
But yeah, it was some intenseness there. So, and then there was a couple of people that just needed some stuff healing, and then a few needed straight to the spine. So I went there too. So it was a little different this time. So, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to pull Jen in here if she's ready. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes.
So, Jen, I'm going to pull you in. So,
Positives. I could see my ancestors
yeah.
dancing with them. That's awesome.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was definitely different this time. So, all right. So,
Yeah, I'm
apparently,
going to bless everybody, and I have to run again. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you for
already.
all right.
And
thank you, Lola, for being here.
sure. And I'm sorry I can't stay longer tonight, but I will
Blessings.
see you all soon.
Right. Bye, sister. We'll see you
Love
later.
you.
I love you.
All
Yeah,
right.
let's get your mic on, Jen, so I can hear you. So
Can
Melissa.
you hear me? My kid is talking to my mom on the phone, so it might be a little loud.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure Melissa was first.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Whew. Then it got super hot in here. Thought I was having a hot flash.
Well, that's what happens when you move about energy.
It was like, oh, it's getting hot. Oh, okay.
All right. So we're going with Melissa. General reading. Sounds good. Sorry. Whenever I reach for something, I get really close to the. It's kind of crazy. Okay, Melissa.
Oh.
So, is Melissa the one you were feeling the?
Yeah, it just started back up again. I
Yep.
mean, it just,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
like 'cause she was the one when I was channeling. She was the one that I was having.
okay. Yeah, because
some-
it just started back up again, and I'm like, okay, do you want me to
Yeah.
do this? Do you want me to keep saying this? So, for Melissa, if you're out there, can you please tell us if you're still there? Because if you're not, I just want to go on to the next one. So I just need a yes, you're here. Because yeah, that's the one that.
Yeah, Brian.
You know, Brian, if you'll stick around on that, if you'll stick around. Yeah. So Melissa, are you here? Yes or no? Okay, you want to bop to the next one or no?
Should we go ahead and, if you're feeling an energy coming in for Brian, we should start with him.
Okay, so Jen, so you can keep up. We're going to go ahead and have Brian come in and skip Brian to the front, and hope you guys don't mind, but I'm hearing like several things for Brian, so we need to get him to the front. You're gonna have to go ahead because I'm trying to connect unless you can connect too.
Oh, okay.
So-
I just, yeah, it's just some intense, I'm having intense heart, like, I don't want to say,
Tell him to turn it down.
tone it down.
Tone it
Tone-
down. But you
Tone
do.
it down, but yeah, that heart connection and regret. I don't want to say regrets, but I'm.
It's like okay. It's like my body here, okay, regrets that I couldn't talk to you, Brian, and I couldn't
Correct.
meet you. But then my soul steps in to say, I know you and I'm going to be here for you. And, and then he's kind of, please don't, like what I'm feeling is, please don't take away from your father. Does that make sense? And oh, it's weird. Help me out here, Debbie. So like, he's saying don't don't, I don't want to say discredit, but don't
Yeah, I kind of what I'm seeing, what I'm being shown here is he's just kind of like trying to keep everybody together. He doesn't want this. He wants unity, and yes, he's just trying to make unity, so he doesn't want to cause any.
yeah, like he doesn't want
Doesn't want to be the cause of rifts. There's already too much heartache. That's what he was showing me. He's like, there's too much heartache.
Yeah.
He doesn't want this to happen, and he's trying to keep everything in like this. And of course, there's going to be emotions, and I just I see him just coming in and just wrapping his arms around you, Brian, and just holding on and holding on, like for all the time he didn't get to hold on. He's just holding on, and he's holding in there, and
and he takes me to, and I don't know what your life is like. I don't know if you have children. But he's literally showing me like, I'm going to be there. And I think that I can, literally, he says, I think I can be there better for him. And later on or whatever with the grandkids, I mean, he's showing me this, I can be there better in this space, because had I stepped in before, he literally spills the oil onto the ocean and tells me this is how it would have been. And so this is, his soul knows that this is the best way. And please let go of that. Like he's literally like opening up your heart and saying, please let go of that. Please let go of just please let go of that. Anything that you're feeling. I mean, I feel a little bit angry towards mom, a little bit angry towards, there's a little anger there. But he's saying, please just let go of that. Let go of that. And please don't hold on to that. That's all he keeps saying. And like Debbie said, there's too much fighting, too much this, and it shouldn't be about that. And he goes straight back to, don't take away from your dad. And that he makes my heart hurt when he says that, please don't take away from your dad. So yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Yeah. So it's like, it's almost like, he doesn't want this to come out. This is what he kept showing me. Don't let it cause any rift. And also, like, especially between you and your father there, and it's basically, he's saying, I can be your dad now. Like, I can be your dad, and it's okay. Like, from the other side, he is there for you. So please talk to him,
Yeah.
And you will feel him around, and he'll be there to guide you. Please talk to him. He wants to be that in your life from the other side. And what he's kind of showing me is like you're gonna find some things that you're wondering, like, that maybe you felt a little different, and like not so much like your dad that and it's all going to start to kind of fall into place, that that you were like him, like that, like you got that from him, but that'll be between you and him, so to speak, you know what I mean? But it'll bring you some peace and understanding of yourself. And he says that he'll be right there, and kind of again in those realizations to help you completely understand a lot of things that may have not been, you didn't understand. Now we'll go bing, bing, bing. And, but I just see him wanting to be there with you now.
Yeah.
And please know that he is, and that he's kind of stepping in to help guide you, and
way more than he could have.
Yes, way more than he could have here.
And so he is happy. Like, he's happy that, like, now I can finally do this. I mean, it doesn't look like the picture that maybe you wanted, but I'm good with this. I really am. His soul is really good for this. And there would be just no way he would have wanted to, no way he wanted to step in between.
No way. And he still doesn't. That's why he's hesitant. So
that's why he's like, don't let that go.
Yeah. He's excited to have this new ability, to have this new relationship with you now. So that is beautiful.
And so just to let everybody know, I do have people on Facebook and on YouTube. And so Jen is the one that can see both those. So that's why I love that Positive definitely helping out and backing Jen up right now, and then posting how you can, what do you call it? Donate if you want to donate.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, so that's why Jen's list may look a little bit different, because she's seeing different names on there. And then
so Brian, I wanted to close this out a little bit, or bring it to some understanding and closure. I threw a card while I was chatting with your dad on the other side, and this card came out, and
powerful. Oops.
Right? I got a real powerful one too. So this is the card that came out, and it says, and get this, your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now. So pay close attention to signs and omens from them. And that's exactly what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention. He's there now. He's going to be part of your team from the other side, guiding you. So super excited. It was like, what? That's awesome, Brian.
So this is like, get closer to the source. And that's what I say, your spirit guides, whatever that looks like meditating. The minute I saw this, I thought, if Brian, it'll take some practice, but if you meditate with him in mind, you're going to get closer to him in your heart.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you develop this bond with him. That's why I was like, oh my gosh, that is so powerful. So don't think that you haven't lost him. He's like, he hasn't lost me. I'm right here.
He's actually gained more.
Yeah, you have him more. So just practice and don't get upset. Just pay attention to those small things and those little things that it doesn't matter. Don't second guess yourself. If you feel like, I think that was my dad, it probably was.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. You'll know.
Yeah. Yep.
So blessings to you, Brian.
So thank you guys for being awesome as usual and letting Brian bump up. And then Melissa did come in.
Okay.
So we're going to go back to her, which was Melissa's general reading. And
Okay.
Melissa, we wanted to start with, I guess, Debbie and what she had for you.
Well, I'm just saying that that's where
Yeah.
that thing came in. And so we wanted to talk to her about that because I really got jumbled up trying to get a message. So
Yeah. Okay. I'll start if you want. So the minute, when I was doing my light language and we were talking about healing and letting go, the minute JJ said that, I literally was like almost choked out here, which tells me that somebody, and I didn't know who it was, somebody isn't speaking their truth or is kind of not saying what they need to say. They're like, and I don't pay attention. I just do some healing on whatever comes out on that person. So it's funny because when we put your question up and we read it out loud, the whole thing started again. And so and I don't do my hands like this, but the whole thing is starting to come out again, and the light language started coming. And so the whole healing. So whatever this is like, you really need to make sure that you're speaking your truth. You really need to know that, now's the time that you can't, what they're showing me is if you're an empath, call yourself whatever you want, empath, light bearer, whatever it is, you cannot go through this time like we always have been, trying to keep the peace with everybody. Now's the time that you got to speak your truth. And no matter how much you get choked out, no matter how much it hurts you, Melissa, you got to start speaking your truth. You can't keep hiding behind this brick wall of, I'm not going to tell people how I really feel, or I'm not going to, because they just literally throw this steel wall right here and then start choking me out. You got to speak it. You got to say it, whatever that looks like to you. Right?
yeah, when you said brick wall, it's like, yeah, I feel like there's been a brick wall that Melissa, that you may have built up around you, whether it was for, I mean, obviously we do those things out of protection of ourselves.
Yeah.
But it's getting to the point where it's like, it's hard to penetrate in, and it's hard for you to penetrate out. And I feel for you, since you are, like Karen said, a light worker, you're bringing this, you want to bring love and healing and to those around you, even if it's just family or friends that you are bringing that to. It's something that you want to give to people. And but with that wall, it goes both ways. It's either not able to penetrate fully out or in. And does this resonate at all with you, Melissa? Because there's more of the message coming, but we need to know which direction this is taking.
I'm so nosy. I'm like, how old is Brian? Practice speaking your truth. Oh, let me put this up.
Amen. So, Melissa, if this is speaking, if this energy is speaking to you on some level, we just need to kind of know the direction to take this. Definitely working on communication.
Yeah. And remember, you can say what you need to say. He's 38. Say what you need to say, but instead of going, like if I was trying to put my point across, I wouldn't say, you make me mad. I would just say, when I feel like, use I statements instead of use, because I statements sound a lot better. I feel upset when this happens. They're less kind of inflammatory, I guess you could say. But they're saying that, yeah, you definitely, my friend, you definitely got to speak your truth. So.
Yeah, I feel like it's like kind of like you've been carrying around this, you carry a lot of stuff inside. And again, I come back, I keep seeing that brick wall that Karen was saying. and you carry all this stuff, but you never speak up. Like you don't allow others to see it, possibly.
Well,
Um,
and your belief system may be what my belief system used to be is, well, I don't want to cause any problems, so I just won't say anything. But the problem is that basically what you teach other people is that your opinion doesn't matter, or that you don't matter, you know? And so that's the thing that they're saying, we got to cut those strings and say, you know, yes, your opinion does matter. And you do have a truth, and it is the time to stand up and speak, you know. And like I say, you can do it graciously. You have the ability, you know. They're showing me that you really can. It's just a matter of knowing that if it ends up in an argument or a disagreement, it's still worth saying. Okay.
and it's kind of like you may feel that keeping quiet or not saying anything is helping a situation or helping a, you know, whatever. If you just don't say anything, it's the best. But it's really not. It's really not. And because that's energy shared, energy given, energy taken, even when you just are communicating. And that's what this card is saying coming in here. It's time to start energy giving, energy take, you know what I mean? The give and take of energy flow. And that will start to open up that flow in you as well, and start breaking down those walls. And if it helps you to understand how important this is for you to release yourself from this, behind these walls, because you're now safe to come out behind there. And yeah, it's time to come out. I know that you're kind of, with this Two of Wands there, it's kind of like it's stepping into that now. It's pressing through. You're now is the time to pursue this for yourself. And if it's not for you, it's for someone around you, because that was, when I was channeling, that was what was trying to come in, was that it's for someone else around you, that it's important that you're going to be able to communicate. You're going to be able to feel something fully, or give love fully, or something's coming in that is going to require you to be able to give fully and receive fully, that full energy exchange. And I'm sorry if that's confusing, but
I don't think it is.
okay.
The cards I picked over here was, you know, new spirits giving you gifts. Remember that everything is that gone with the flow.
Yeah, flow.
Yeah, spirits coming in and bringing you gifts. It's sitting back, it's relaxing. It's, you know, there's a moon, and moon always represents, well, usually represents time. So it's not going to, the things that you want are not going to take right away. It's not going to be very fast. And it's really odd, because this is the child card, but I don't really see it. I mean, even though this is a child, it could be, but really when I looked down, I thought, this isn't really a child. It's more like something that's her baby, something that she's like doing, or, you know, I mean, I watched like, almost like if you were starting your business, something like that, and it's going to bring in some money. This is going to be new money coming towards you, which is awesome. And so make sure you're being budgeted. Make sure you're doing what you need to do to get those goals met. You know, they're just saying that you can do this. And so whatever it is that you're manifesting, this new thing, it's going to be awesome. So, yeah. Yay. Oh, I forgot to pick myself a card.
Blessings to you, Melissa, and I hope that helps. And the last card I drew for you is flow, and that again is just opening up us to flow. It's important to flow in and out, you know what I mean? To keep everything. We think sometimes, if again, I'm being brought to, we think sometimes it's better to keep our mouth quiet and just forget it and walk away. It's not. It's not in this. It's definitely in whatever's going on with you right now. It's important that that flow is open for the energy to move. And it's going to bring healing not only to you, but to others around you. That was the message. Okay, so blessings to you, Melissa. Okay,
Hold on, I'm
so
picking.
you're going to pick a card.
Oh yeah, it says take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you.
That's easy for me.
That's easy for me too. I need to take a trip. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. General reading for me too, please.
All right.
Synod.
Synod.
Hello, Scott.
Welcome back. Okay, so Synod. So when I was doing the channeling Synod, a message that came through was, and you know what, I was kind of seeing this little video of stuff, but what I received was, you have planned well. Everything is in its place. Keep your eyes on the horizon, for what you desire is coming. I don't think I've ever gotten such a
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah, that's pretty
So funny.
yeah, I like money too, Melissa.
So I think there's a real lag in time, because she's responding to something you said a long time ago, I
A
think.
long time ago.
Yeah.
So it's slow.
Yeah, so
So this is really weird. So now, are you a male or a female? There's a reason why I'm asking. So can you just male or female? I just see like
Female.
female.
thank you.
Wow, Jen, your mic is working well.
Well
Oh,
today.
good. I'm so glad.
It's
Like, oh my gosh, I can hear
Oh,
you.
shoot. Sorry.
So great.
so I just feel like you have a lot on your plate. Oh, we're pronouncing it wrong.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
Sinead.
she's Irish.
Oh, like Sinead O'Connor. I'm sure you get that a lot.
oh my goodness. Sinead, thank you.
So I just see like a lot of people
Oh,
here.
like Sinead O'Connor. Oh, Sinead O'Connor. Sweet. Okay, go ahead. I'm
Well,
still
I'm just seeing like
mesmerized by the.
my family. I'm just watching my family over there. And so they put me here, and her mom's second name is O'Connor. But yeah, I'm just watching a bunch of people over here, and it's like I feel almost don't start singing T-Barb. I really feel like I'm just looking at all these people and how they depend on me, and I can't get past that. Just a lot of people depending on me.
I also see some opportunities coming in. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So a lot of new beginnings or new starts or new opportunities coming in here for you. And I feel like with the Six of Pentacles, again, that's a give and take of energy. And so possibly something that you've been working on with others to start something new, Shanae. It's going to take a little work, but to bring it into fruition, but it looks like it's happening.
Mm.
What?
I just want to.
Oh.
Oh dang! Bye.
Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm gonna pull some. I'm continuing to pull cards, but Sinead, are you working on anything?
Girl, where'd you go?
I don't know. It just bumped me right out. I thought it was weird.
Well, the way that it happened seemed very official.
I know. You're like, boom.
You're like, I gotta go see something.
Well, I was going to reshuffle because I was like, wait, that didn't make sense to me.
Oh yeah. Sometimes you just have to get a different deck.
You know, so
Completely.
yeah, so that's what it was. It was like, wait, this is not making sense to me. So, so tell me one thing that she needs to know.
She's manifesting something. She's manifesting. Well.
So are you manifesting a relationship? Because then those cards would make sense. Yeah.
Because then the cards on top, Karen, I got the book, the house, and the key on top of the cards I threw. And the key,
She
you know,
said yes.
Yeah. Okay.
so keep those.
I think I already shuffled them in. So here's the deal. So I'm pretty sure I already shuffled them in. Yeah. So there's going to be some guy. Okay. There's going to be some guy, and understand that this one that comes in may only be for a lesson. So what it had was, it was mountains. So that means it's something you gotta, what do you call it?
Go through.
It's something you gotta go through. It's something you gotta, thank you, Jen. See, Jen's been with us a
You're
while.
so welcome.
You
I had
know,
a great teacher.
you know, it's something you gotta, it's gonna be hard. So don't think that the first one that pops in, like, he's not the one. He's just a lesson. So first of all, they're showing me, in front of me, they're showing me, thank you, T-Bar, obstacles. Yes. So it was obstacles. It was the man. It was the snake in the grass, which means you don't, you know, he's going to tell you one thing. So they're showing me some guy that looks nice and shiny, and he is fucking hot as hell. But then on the inside, you know, they like unzip him, and he's not so, like, he's kind of dark and creepy on the inside. So be very careful that the one that looks really cool, like, give it some time. Don't be giving anything up. And I don't know if you know about the 3 papers, but the girls will fill you in on the 3 papers.
Do the 3 papers.
So.
So.
Poor Sinead.
But
I didn't get anything about love, so I don't know how to even add into here, because mine is completely different.
So yeah, so I got, and I want to, someone else is texting me, and this person sees you having at least multiple coming in. So multiple possible coming in.
Ooh.
So that's good. So let me shuffle. I want to do these ones. Yeah, so just have fun. And last year, and I'm just wondering if any came through with him. Not with me. And if he would have came through, he would have barged in like Brian's dad did. So, okay, let me see this one. Doop, doop, doop. Yep, man. Some loyalty. Really look at this, like really weigh this, study this, take some time. And I would have to say, getting two different things. It's like, here's a guy, here's the dog. And so that is going to kind of look at it like, this could be a really great person, but kind of check them out in a way. Just make sure that, that you're not doing the same thing in the relationships. Does that make sense, Sinead? Really study this before you just fall head over heels in love. Take your time, because I really see that they keep showing me the buffet line, which means you really need to try things out, because they keep saying love at 16 looks different at love at 50. So just kind of try it out and see it. Don't fall head over heels for the first one. Okay.
Okay, Sinead, I'm going to take this in a little bit different direction for you. I do have a sense that your dad has come through now that you've asked that, and then I looked and there he is. But so he's showing me, and I don't know if this is literal or not, but he kind of is down on one knee and he has his arm around you, and you're looking out off of this cliff. And there's this ocean below, but he's pointing out to the horizon there, and going like this and looking at you, and just bringing in that he always pointing to keep dreaming, he says, keep dreaming, keep putting it out there, and that brings the adventure into your heart, and that'll have you step into it. He also keeps showing me a scene where he's at like a stream of some sort, and he's rinsing something off in the stream, and I can't, I'm not getting it clear enough what he's doing there in the stream, but it seems like he's just washing something off and just enjoying that outdoor thing. It could be from fishing, or I don't know if he was, I don't know if he enjoyed that kind of thing. But he shows me by a stream and being outside. So his main.
She said, yes, I used to go fishing with him.
Okay, so that's what he's showing me. And his main thing is he wants you to keep dreaming. Keep dreaming. He tried to paint pictures big for you so you'd be excited about the adventure of them. And he wants you to keep dreaming, and he will continue to be kind of he's showing me a star in the sky. Keep following that star. And it kind of brings me back to when I was channeling and I got that message for you about your eyes on the horizon. And when he took me out to that edge of the cliff thing, looking over the ocean, and his arm is around you and he's pointing out, it's like keeping your eye on that horizon, keeping that dreams going. That's exactly what he keeps saying. And then I come back to these cards with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It's all this new adventures are there waiting for you to go after. So, and that's his message too coming in. It's like, it's almost like step into something, and it's almost like he's showing that it's going to just open up. It'll open up for you. Step towards something. There's just so many new opportunities to look at or do or something like that. So that's kind of what he brought in for you tonight. His spirit is so, he seemed to be a glass half full instead of a glass half empty guy, a glass half full type of person. Even when things would be hard, he would always try to point out something to be grateful for, and he wants you to continue that in your life, to continue to look towards the things that to be grateful for. Glass half full. Life is hard. Life can be hard, and it's hard enough on its own. We don't have to add to it, he says. So keep looking to that horizon and keep looking for those new opportunities and adventures. They are coming. Okay. So I'm gonna
Aw. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
his
Soul.
soul self is bringing this energy in right now of kind of almost not pleading, but really, really, really wanting you to see the beautiful things in life. Again, he says, and I've never said this before, so he says, life is hard enough on its own. We don't need to add to it. We need to continue to find those adventurous things. So blessings to you, Sinead. Sinead.
Yay.
And thank you for coming in for her. Oh, and I picked this card for you as well. And it's the emu. And it says, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. So that's funny. All right. It really came through for you. Okay.
And lots of abundance coming your way. Lots of really
Ooh.
good stuff is going to start happening. So good things. Yay, you.
All right.
Ding, 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 ding. Okay. D-Spark.
Thank you, Positive. She posted the 3 papers.
Oh, I know. I saw it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yes. Okay. Oh, we were going to throw this one away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to know what it is.
No, we don't like it at all.
We don't like it at all.
No, you've gotten it before. And it was like, what?
Oh, I have gotten that before.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, throw that away.
Never throwing it away.
Okay, so is it Juma?
D-Spark. That's the I just put it up there.
Oh. Okay, D-Spark message. Okay. Okay, so D-Spark, when we were doing the meditation or whatever, the healing, the message that I was channeling for you, they were showing me all these very organized little boxes, little tiny boxes. They weren't big. They were little tiny boxes, and some were this big, some were this big, but you had them so perfectly organized in place. And it's and you have them all categorized, and all of a sudden I was kind of drawn in and taken in. It's kind of like looking inside you, that you have all these perfectly organized little boxes that you keep everything safely put. And what I was sensing in that moment in time when we were going through the healing thing that they were doing. It's kind of time to let some of that stuff out of the boxes. It
Mhm.
no longer fits, right? So if you put something in a little box this big to keep inside you, it no longer fits. It needs to come out of that box and find the energy to be allowed to become. Like it's safe now to do that. You've grown so much, you've learned so much, you've leveled up spiritually so much. It just, you don't fit in those spaces anymore, and some of those are, it's just like even from childhood.
Yeah, this is like the, it's weird because I literally did see it as I'm going to put these up because I saw them totally different.
Wow.
Debbie made me these cards. So, I'm sitting here looking at the clouds and, that's acknowledging that turmoil and that stuff that doesn't fit in your life. And, you're changing it up, and it was very odd because what you're saying fits, but it's in a different way here.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. This was more of going through those loops and kind of processing.
Okay.
You seem, but keep going because I want to see if you get the next two. So
Oh, okay.
I'm like, yep.
That's hilarious. So, yeah. So what I was being shown is, or heard, or whatever. I'm sorry. I'm so tired today. I'm so blessed to be here. So thank you for your patience with my tiredness, though. But anyway, so what I was hearing is, as time passes and we've learned so much, you want to, you no longer fit in the areas that you fit yesterday, if that makes sense. And I know that's maybe sound kind of la la lulu or hoo hoo or ha ha or whatever, but yeah, we don't fit in yesterday. And so there's no need to keep all those little boxes of little parts of ourselves anymore. We need to release, 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 release. And of course, it goes back to that releasing that was happening during the healing part.
So that's making sense. Lots of turmoil from the past, now moving on with ease and gratitude. And that's the best way you've got to be.
Perfect. So it's time to just clean all that out, because we just don't need those boxes anymore. We just don't need those little boxes. We don't need all those little categories anymore. It was safe. It helped you to keep categorized, right? And keep everything like this because it was safe. It kept you safe, and it kept you, able to, survive whatever. But it's okay. We don't need that. You don't need that anymore. It just, so we can release all those things, and it's just going to free you up more to help you continue to level up and, in all ways, love, peace, joy, all those things. Yeah, bringing in that abundance and
this really is about just manifesting the money, manifest the things that you want in your life. Remember that when you're manifesting, you're not sitting there thinking about what you don't want or what you don't have enough of. It really is manifest, bring that stuff to you, that's going to change up with the money. I feel it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Totally.
So, yeah.
Beautiful. I'm going to pull from this deck for you.
And also, D-Spark, what they're saying is keep in mind that your verbiage has to be different too, because they literally go, your verbiage has to be different in the aspect of, remember that even when we're booting those negative people out of our lives, we can't say, I don't want anybody, I don't want any negative people in my life, because you're just bringing them right back.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to say you want wonderful people who are going to fill your cup, wonderful people, your soul family that I've been asking, I've said this before, I've been asking anyone that does not fit in my life right now, take them out with love and light. Anybody who's supposed to be here to help me on my path, bring them in. And so, but
So the card that came in for you is freedom. Okay. And that's exactly this process of letting go and bringing in that freedom. And you can see that cage there. Oh, the door is open and bringing that freedom. You no longer need to have those little cages or whatever that kept you safe. Freedom is yours. So perfect and beautiful.
So I pulled 2, and this one was, first it was the sandpiper spirit. So it was saying, be playful. Now's the time to be playful and have fun. Okay. Then the other one was the stag spirit. And it's basically take the lead. Now's the time to take the lead with the things that are important.
I love that one. I love.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yes.
Yeah. It's your time, my friend. So manifest what you really, really, really,
Yes.
really want.
Yes.
You really want. There you go. No bad juju. So positive things.
Yeah. Blessings to you, D Spark.
So ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Who's next, Jen? Okay, there we go. So my husband Brian, general reading for August.
August. So Tanya, before I get to your husband, I just want to say, you know what? When we did the thing what I channeled for you, I saw you outside, and you just opened this thing, and all these butterflies just took flight from this, and it was like, and I said, okay, so what does that mean for Tanya? And it was like, so they took me. So I was taken further into it, and it was like, you took time to make sure that everything was perfect for these butterflies during their cocoon time. And everything was safe. The temperature was, everything was just right for this process to happen. And the process of becoming and being able to come out of the cocoon, but it was you who made sure, and then you also were the one that said, okay, it's now's the time, and you released it, even after all that time that you took to make sure everything was just right. You were able to walk these butterflies through, and then allow them to go and be released. And allow that freedom to happen. Like the nurturing part is over. So whatever this energy is bringing in for you, that nurturing part is over, and now you're stepping into the next part of that, which is freedom. And so I wanted to pass that on as part of the channeling. And now I will focus in on your husband.
So I was focusing in on Brian, and I keep getting this sign. So it's literally a bar graph, and it goes like this. So then I kept going, okay, what does that mean? I'm just looking at someone else's, what they're writing. What does that mean? So I really think that, there's something that he's going to get that is a good step up. whether that is a promotion, whether that is, and I don't know why I keep seeing somebody in a military uniform. Does he have anything to do with the military, Tanya? Or anything, you know, any connection to the military? I'll put this up so you can see it real quick, Debbie. No, see, it's really weird. And I don't know, honestly, because remember for me, when I level up, things get a little bit shifted around. And so it takes a little bit for it to go back to normal. So I have military people coming in over here. So I don't know if this is someone who's passed because they haven't really said anything, but I keep seeing somebody in a military uniform. Yeah, so there's a promotion. There's something good that's going to happen for him. I just see it as, you know, there's something good that's going to happen. They just keep showing me a bar graph that things are going to get better. I'm bouncing around everywhere and I can't find my spot.
So, yeah. Hi, Rolanda. I'm so glad you are here, Rolanda. I did get a channeling message for Rolanda as well. Oh, she's the one I read off to everybody, but yeah. Anyway, okay. For your husband.
So these things that, you know, these negative things, these things that have been weighing
going on.
You got it. Yeah. These negative things, these things that have been weighing you down. And I think that thing is not a promotion. I think it's more of, you know, all of these things have been holding you down, leveling, you know, this is like the mice. Okay. Well, you can, that's the mice. This is the coffin. Okay. It's like this stuff is going to stop. This thing with the job, it's going to take a little bit of time because you've got not only the moon, but you also got the oh gosh, I can't even think, the tower, which it's going to take a little bit, but it's going to get better. So just keep saying it's going to get better. And so we need to every time he says anything or complains about it, but it's going to get better. And that's what you need to keep saying, but it's going to get better, you know, because I really do seeing it's going to get better. That's all they keep saying and repeating to me is it's going to get better.
It will. And you know what I'm sensing and what I'm seeing here with the cards is he's kind of in he's a little bit in a
funk,
a darker space, melancholy. He's in a down. He's down. Is what I'm seeing here, and I feel like he was taken advantage of. Possibly that's kind of started this spiral down. That someone.
Good.
I feel like
she said she's training him to only see the positive.
Okay, so he's on dialysis. Okay, so that's where that comes in.
It's going to be. God, what is up with the military?
And it is hard. Yeah, didn't you get the military with her before?
Yes. Every time it's the military, I can't figure it out.
So she doesn't know anybody who passed that might have been in the military?
I don't think so.
So we have, here's that butterfly. Isn't that crazy, Tanya? The butterflies that you were releasing were blue, just like this.
He used to be a cop. Oh,
okay.
The uniform. That makes more sense because my family's all military. So that uniform, I would have never looked at a cop outfit. I see uniform as that makes sense. Okay, so now I'll know. Next time, remind me that it's a cop thing. It's not military. I just see uniforms. Okay.
So yes. The butterfly coming in here, Tanya, and that release. This is helping him get to the place. So you've been helping him with this dialysis and having to be out on dialysis now, and it's been hard. He feels kind of ripped off because of this whole having to do dialysis. And but yeah, I do see that you keep coming in and showing him the positive, some things to be grateful for, and then this transformation and allowing him to grasp this way right now with that, because it's hard to carry that. It's hard to carry that on your own, but it is his own, and you're helping him figure that out.
And, you know, Light Family, please send her and him some light when you guys do your stuff.
Yeah. So I have the sun here coming in. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, because I still think it's going to be okay. Yeah, you have the sun. I just picked up the sun.
Sun, yeah. And I have inheritance here and the sun. So I just see, you know, the family really coming alongside and keep bringing that light and love in. Love conquers all. Yeah. Interesting. Yes, we did see him getting that kidney when we did the reading before. We both saw that coming in for him.
So when
So I
you
do see that coming in with that inheritance card coming too.
when you see the cards that I threw, even though it is, you know, and I don't even want to say what the word was, because I don't want people's brains going that way. It meant ending, as in you don't have to deal with this anymore. It will be okay.
This season is
Right. These little things that you have been worried about or stressed out about is coming to an end.
And that would have been the butterflies too, possibly, that I saw. She was releasing that. It's kind of like, woo, you know.
So, yeah. So thank you so much, Roland. Okay, next question. So yeah, when you guys do your meditations, please send them some light again. So Sinead, if you remember what I said.
And I just wanted to say one more thing to Tanya. Courage. That was the card that dropped in, was courage. So take that energy along with you. And yeah, courage. All right. Blessings.
Sinead had a question, which was, should she talk to the dude? You know, I think the answer to that question was, did it look like I do go into a relationship with that boy that I'm manifesting? Well, just remember that anything is possible, but I tell you not to sell yourself short. And I tell you that how it looks on the outside of this person, this beautiful face, is not how it is on the inside of the soul. So you have a choice, but I don't look, you know, everybody looks for different things. You might think, okay, he has to be gorgeous and that's your thing. Where me, I don't care what a person looks like. I just want to know if there is a soul connection and this person is beautiful inside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the most important thing to me. So, you know, they're giving me a teeter-totter. So it's really kind of, it depends. So that's all I'll say is it depends, because they gave me the teeter-totter. Okay. Oh.
I'm kidding. No.
Did you post it, Jen? I can't see it.
I did.
Isn't it up on the board? It's Ellie. It's right on the, you have it up on the.
Sorry. It's my purple hair moment.
You know, I just also want to say, Sinead, am I saying it right? Yeah, Sinead.
Oh.
Sorry.
Like Sinead O'Connor, she said.
Sinead, okay. Sinead, have fun.
Yeah, have fun.
This, you know, just have fun. Just protect your heart and have fun.
Yep. And just don't fall in love too fast.
Yeah, don't give away your heart until you know. But
And
just
don't
have
give a-
fun. Have fun while you're trying to find it. That's all I'm saying.
And you said boy, so should I something about that boy? Don't give away your goodies.
All right. All right, General Ali.
Is she here? I know that Positive was asking her.
Oh, is Ellie here? Ellie, pop on. Let us know you're here. Mama talk.
So tomorrow's the big day, guys. Wish me some luck. Tomorrow's when we find out if I'm gonna have to go back to full-time school or not. So I'm hoping that we do.
Here, let me throw some cards on that.
Yeah.
Is Karen gonna have to go back to full-time school?
Is Karen gonna have to go back to the school job?
School. Going to the school building, school job.
Here's my reading, guys.
Uh-oh.
I'm like,
Oh.
don't say uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You know what? So they're talking about. They're actually it's going back and forth. So they're talking about possibly having the kids not go, but for us to go in
Okay.
and be remote. So I would have to go to work every day and be
All
online.
right, so that would make sense. Okay, two of cups. Yeah, you're going to come to a definite agreement. You're the Queen of Wands in the middle, so you know you'll do whatever. You'll get the job done, whatever.
Oh, that's
but
true.
Then I do have the 10 of Pentacles there,
Which means, hold on, let me find them.
Well, I have the 2 red cards, right? So the diamonds and the hearts are yes cards.
Yes, that means yes, I'm going back.
Go.
So it's still up in the air though, because with the Queen there in the middle. And the the 10 of Pentacles also is kind of a family inheritance type thing. So, but the 2 of Cups coming in there, it is an agreement and you're going to be okay with it. That's all I'm seeing here. Whatever the agreement is, you're going to be okay with it.
I want to stay home. So
Okay.
is it Roland? Am I saying it right? So I help kids. What's the best way to say this? So I don't really work at a school. I work at a program for kids with special ed that don't survive in a regular school environment. And the type of kids that I deal with usually have they cuss a lot. Sometimes they throw things. And so,
Oh my gosh, they do a lot more than that, but she's being
kind.
peachy.
So anyways, so that's one of my jobs. So I'm a para, so I'm a teacher's assistant.
Like my grandson, Steve Barf.
Then the other job that I have for the district is so most of our kids are special ed. And so when they're hurting themselves or other people, I teach the staff how to put them into holds so that they will not hurt themselves or other people. Well, more than troubled kids, because they're, I can go anywhere from nonverbal autistic all the way to bipolar, schizophrenics, traumatic brain injuries. all of that. So I'm in Colorado, and so that's
She did special ed too.
yeah,
in
and I
Arizona.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And so then I do a lot of readings on the side, and then I also do hypnosis, and then I work at a bookstore. So Debbie does hypnosis too. So just saying, want to get some hypnotizing. Okay, I don't see this person.
You want me to post it again? Debbie, I need to come see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too, Debbie.
We may have to figure that out.
well,
We're trying to be.
Yeah, we were. So it was positive because Ellie didn't answer, I don't think.
There you go. Let's
Okay.
go positive.
Did you find her?
Yep. Oh, my eyeballs are starting to hurt. See, I put my bifocals on. Boop. I can feel. Oh, girl, I can feel the shift too. Let me tell you.
We're all feeling the shift. Oh, Roland. She had over 20 in her class with 2
Oh.
aides. Whew.
No.
No.
Yeah, there's only we have 5 different classrooms, but at the most we only have 5 in one class so far this year, but it could go up. So I just want to stay home, but I know it's not best for them. So, okay, yes, there are a lot of changes positive. And just remember, guys, what they show me is some of us, and some of us will be processing, and I laugh because they literally show me myself, and I process trauma and the things really fast, unfortunately. But then, so they're showing me that some of us will be like really rabbits. Will find something that we need to process. We'll process it really fast, and then we're calm for a little while. And then some of us are turtles, and some of us will take time chewing that up, and then they literally show it switching to it like a cow. I'm telling you, my guides are really weird. How like cow chews cud, and they're just chewing on it and chewing on it and chewing on it until there's no flavor left in it, and then you finally swallow it. So they're saying, however you process your trauma and your past, remember that you're not going to do it just once. I mean, they literally show, they slam me forward. And remember, they sometimes put me in place, and then I'm fine for a little bit, and then they slam me forward again. So there's going to be times where we get slammed forward quite often. So just be aware. And so these energy shifts, and Jen made a point that you guys didn't see. This is before she got on camera, which is, the moon is pretty heavy. So I think it's tonight, or just remember full moons. You can last night. You can do those ceremonies of writing
But
things
you
down.
can still do it. It's an intention, and it's still that full moon has thrown us all for a little bit of a loop today. So
yeah. So they're saying just remember that you can do that. And remember, it's going to take a little bit. So what might be super, you thought it was super intense, and next time you have a tower moment, is what they're telling me, is just understand that. And someone said something really profound, with great loss, and I'm going to mess it up, and I'm going to hear about it because they're going to text me here in a minute. I just know. So here we go. With great loss comes great growth. No, that wasn't it. They'll text me, I'm sure.
okay, so positive. One thing I want you to know, that when one door closes, one door opens. Okay. And be prepared that if a door closes, another one will open. I promise.
Yep.
Okay. So if we have the World card here and the Daughter of Cups. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups on either side of that. Okay. So, and I'm seeing here open with the key. That is telling me that if a door does not open for you, another one will.
Mhm.
Okay. And so just know that the process of it sometimes doesn't feel good, but the beautiful thing about this is because here you are, the daughter of cups, and you move, you will go with, I do see you being able to move with the flow, and acknowledging that when one door closes, the other one will open it, and it'll even be better. See that? I mean, this is beautiful. And let me see the number on this. So that's a 10. So yeah, 10 again. That's one. That's new begin. That's just like the world card. It's like an ending to a season and opening up something new. So yeah, another. So be prepared for that.
I would agree with you, and it's going to be okay, because they're saying the luck card. I mean, even though you feel like you're going round and round about something, there's going to be this new commitment that steps in. When I say commitment, that does not mean relationship. Okay. That could mean, you lose a friend and then someone else steps into your life. That could mean situation leaves, but then, you will have something right behind it. So don't get so caught up on what you lost. Just keep thinking something better's coming. Something's better's coming,
Oh my gosh. And this is the emu again, and that's that new adventure. There's something new. You're being directed to something new. And I feel like once you step onto that path, this new path that you've been totally being directed to, that everything's going to just wide open start to fall into place for you. Much better. Okay. I just hope my mom's prepared. Yeah. Well, this is your journey, Mama. So,
yeah,
but yeah.
Time. It really is your time. And they tell you that
parents always catch up. They'll catch up,
Mhm. She gonna be good.
So yes, we are all sending you love and light.
I want to do this one. Hold on. I want to do this one.
Okay.
Do you know what was weird, guys? I just thought about this, and I just want to know if anybody else had felt this, because something really weird happened to me this weekend. I said, I don't know if you knew, I was doing the metaphysical fair this weekend, and my husband brought this chain, and he said, I brought this. I'm not sure if you want to wear it. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I haven't seen that in forever. And it's this copper, the minute I brought it close to me, the smell of the metal made me so sick and nauseated. And they were certain metals that I could not put close to me. I'd start putting jewelry on and I was like, ugh! To take it off. I was like,
yeah.
It was the weirdest thing. I've never felt anything like that. So,
well, a lot of times, because wearing anything around your neck when you're channeling or doing any of that type of work, it can block. It'll block your throat. So, yeah. So we're not supposed to wear necklaces or jewelry really when we're doing this work.
I couldn't. Okay. So lots of blessings coming your way. Positive.
Yay.
Okay. Spend some time meditating. Very important. Whatever it looks like to you, whether it's outside, I meditate when I vacuum my house or clean my floors or wash my dishes. It's really weird. And then I do.
Can you come over to my house and meditate?
Okay. Lots of ideas and inspiration coming your way. So that's going to be great. She's not going to, just let that stuff go in one ear and out the other. Positive. Seriously. That's something that, they just keep saying that's her own stuff that she needs to deal with. That's not something that you need to bring into your reality.
And the most important thing with that positive really is that you don't argue with her.
Yeah.
So if she brings in an argument, like, what are you thinking? What are you doing? Just don't step into the argument part of it. Just keep speaking your truth and your desire and your journey of your path that you feel guided to. Don't get caught into the trap of the argument, because that we get caught in the trap of the argument, and that's what gets us. Okay, so try to stay above it, and you'll be okay. I do believe she's going to have her say, but I feel like if you just don't get hooked into it, you will be able to stay centered in the place of just kind of redirecting to your journey, your path, and try to stay out of the argument part of it.
Yeah. And don't own her shit. I mean, seriously, that's what they said.
Don't own her.
Debbie's like, stuff.
What?
I'm like, don't own her shit. You're like, don't own her. I'm like, stuff.
Yeah, don't own her stuff. Don't own that. All right.
Okay, so the next one is on Facebook, and it's not letting me go on there right now. Do you see Cynthia?
I will go up there.
Or if Cynthia's there.
If Cynthia's there, she can repost her question, and it should pop up
Well,
here.
I have the question. I just can't get on the Facebook for some reason. It keeps trying to kick me out.
Yeah, it was really weird. Sharon sent me, if you sent me a Facebook request, I tried to accept it and accidentally denied it. So I'm like, okay, I'll be your friend. Sorry, Sharon. So
I hate when that happens.
then I feel so bad because I'm like, oh, damn. No, Cynthia, it's way past and I can't go back and pick it up. So if you could please repost your question.
I have the question. I just don't know if she's there.
Oh,
Okay.
what's the question?
I have a question. Will Ben Abo bless me with a wonderful gift?
Okay, so I don't see that she's still here. Should we move on to Christy if she pops on, we can address that?
Yes. I would
All
agree
right.
with that.
So Christy, is Christy still here? She's asking that question to positive.
Is she? If she's not, then we have Jima.
All right. All right, Jima.
Okay, Sinead. Some of the other ladies are going to help you out on that.
I say learn the lesson.
Yeah, learn the lesson.
Have fun.
Have fun and learn the lesson.
Protect your heart. Have fun.
Karen thought my physical therapist was going to be fun. He was lame.
Ah, I
He
thought
he was so lame.
he could have been. You don't know. See, here's my theory.
I feel like I have a pretty good idea on people's personalities.
Okay, but here's my theory. See, I always try something twice because
That's what I said, but then he didn't show up.
That must have been really fun.
I mean, I got coffee. It was fine. Listen, if I show up looking cute and you show up in a holy outfit, it's just not going to work from the get-go.
true. I thought he was gonna be.
He needed to go golfing. Like,
Oh my
let's be
God.
real.
Maybe he was going golfing afterwards. You
I
don't.
don't care.
No,
You go
and-
golfing. I'm going to
come
go find my person.
I'm a golfer. We don't dress in holy clothes. We dress up
You're like, I'm a golfer.
No, he said, I'm trying to look for somebody that's not divorced and doesn't have a ton of kids. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, I don't have a ton of kids, but I'm divorced. And he's like, yeah, well, people are unicorns, I guess. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Sorry.
Bye-bye. Yeah, he needs to go.
Okay, so
Jen, that's awful.
yeah, especially, and I say this with love.
Okay, so I drew this for positive. The polar bear. And it says, stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. That's exactly what Spirit was saying through me to you just a minute ago, but then gave me this card for you. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome. And like Karen says, don't take on their shit. It's not yours. Anyways, I thought that was cool. Yay. Spirit. Okay, so there's the question right there.
Yeah, I was thinking on it.
Okay, so interesting, Jima. When I had surgery on my knee, I have horrible experience with anesthesia. And so I try never to have any surgeries at all. Of course, that hasn't worked out in my life, but when I had my knee surgery, I had them do a spinal thing, like, you know, when you have a baby or whatever, and they spinal block thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they did my knee surgery while I was awake. I got to watch it.
That sounds awful.
Oh my god!
I loved it. Oh my gosh, I loved it.
Oh,
You know
that's
me.
so gross.
But I worked in the ER for a billion
They're
years.
such a
Nothing, it's nothing to me, but it was fun to experience my own surgery. So they did a spinal block because I didn't want to have anesthesia. But that was my experience. I don't know if everybody would do that. Okay. Will he be okay? Let's look at that.
It's funny because what I saw was last time I went under anesthesia. Oh, I had one heck of a time. Oh, it was horrible. Horrible.
Oh, yeah. I do horrible anesthesia. They're
Well-
getting better. They're getting better at that because when I had my heart surgery, when was that? A couple of years ago now.
Yeah, it's
Gosh,
been a couple years.
Seems like yesterday.
She
They
just
were
did
able to
here
control
where
that.
it was just getting cut up all over. So
Okay. She said they did that to him last time. He had trouble with that one too. Interesting.
So I really think that, you know, I really think it's going to be okay because I think they know, they know. I mean, you guys know there's a pattern there. They see a pattern. So they'll know what to do.
It's going to be okay. We got the 10 of Cups coming in there. He's going to be okay. I know that he's worried. We have there's definitely concern there. It's almost like he's afraid to get back in there and do that. It's almost like you get to the point where you're expecting bad. You know what I mean? So you get in that like, oh my gosh, every time I have anesthesia, this happens, and you get your mind all set in that expecting the worst.
Mhm.
And that's kind of what this is coming in. And that's what's, so if we are able just to go, bringing this, it's going to be okay. What's choking you out now?
Oh no. It just started.
You're too hot.
I am too hot. Just kidding. Yeah. I just think it's going to be okay.
I know knees are hard. Yeah.
It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right.
Awesome.
But
Yeah, it's going to take some recovery. I mean, knees are hard to.
Yeah. Ooh, my knee surgery. Ooh, wow. Hi, Teresa.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want to draw a couple more cards for
Do you
her.
want to try calling in Cynthia or Christy again too? Or Ellie?
Oh, I wanted to use these cards. Oh, sorry, Roland.
No.
Aloha.
Hi, Trine. Or Trina.
Trina.
Hey, out of curiosity, where is everybody from? Can you type where you're from? Oh, that is cool. I've never gotten this one. This one says the White Raven Spirit. So just trust in the magic and everything will be all right.
Ooh, I love that.
That's pretty cool.
Twania.
North Carolina.
Made it through a hurricane last night.
Chicago.
New Mexico. Oh, Taos.
Taos. You were just there.
You were just in town.
There. I was just there. My daughter.
Indiana, Wisconsin.
El Paso, Texas.
Wow, Brian.
South Africa.
Wait, is it late there or is it early there?
Johannesburg.
Then Brian. Just kidding.
Yeah, Christine, I just got home I drove home yesterday from there. I was there for the weekend. I go up for the weekend all the time. I'm in Colorado Springs, so it's 3.5 hours to Taos for me.
Yeah. I'm in Colorado Springs too. Okay. Yeah. Brian, is it morning or night? And Jen, did you see Trina's question?
Okay, so did you do one of your scans for Gma's husband?
I did. I'm not really seeing anything. I mean, the thing that I'm picking up on is 3:49 in the morning. Oh, Lordy.
What?
I think he's going to be fine. I think it's going to be okay. I really see. I mean, what I keep asking, so when I did the scan is like, is there something wrong with the meds? Is there something like that? And my stomach gets really woozy and I get super nauseated and I almost feel like my blood pressure goes down a little bit. But then they show me that the people come in and they know that this is what happens. So they're able to work with it and they're able to, so I don't see it being an issue. I just don't, I think it's going to be okay.
What I'm getting with it as well, Gma, is it's important. Be verbal with the doctors and everybody involved and let them know, say, here's some concerns. We need to address them, talk them through, whatever, because you definitely don't want to go into a surgery anxious. And I'm kind of seeing this anxiety that will wreak havoc. That energy going into a surgery is hard. It's already hard enough to go into a surgery. I mean, but to bring that in is kind of hard. So So important to really discuss things. Be that tiger, so to speak. Be that tiger, and take the. I guess you wouldn't be a tiger to take the reins, but I'm just saying you got to be in charge of your own self. You got to
Yeah.
be in charge of your own care. And so if this is, the concern, say, hey, these are our concerns. How can we address these? How can you make this feel better, going into this and recovering from this? We need, don't just sit back and go, they're the doctors, they know, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's important to step up to that's kind of what I'm hearing. I want to pull one more card here for you.
I don't know. I keep saying the cards, and I'm like, who wants a card?
Who wants the card?
Card. I have to. Where did I put the cards? Got too many.
Beto. You
I
met
think they're all
Beto.
voting for Brian.
Oh, everybody's voting for Brian.
Yeah, because it's like almost 4 a.m. there.
I'm like, where did I put my cards? I have so many cards on my shelf here. Dun, 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 dun. Did I go anywhere? Did I do anything?
Yeah. So, Jima, you got the blue heron coming in, and it says, make a stand for what you believe and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Don't worry about that. Make a stand. So that's kind of what I was just talking about.
Oh, no.
Sharon wants a card. Sharon Sipe wants one of the cards.
I will as soon as I find them.
You just did them not
You
too
just
long
had
ago.
'em.
I know. It's like,
And then we have another question from Trina Jake.
oh, there they are.
Trina wants a question.
Okay. Oh, look at I have to do my hair. Oh, my grays are coming in. My grays are coming. My grays are coming. Okay, Brian. This one's for you, baby.
And Sharon wants one too.
And Sharon. Okay, Brian's first. I could not stay up. Maybe when I was like, well, yeah, maybe in my 30s I could stay up that late, but
Okay, everybody send light and love to Jima and her husband, and healing. Encourage to say what you need to say. Luna here.
yeah, it's really weird, Jima, is I'm just not wondering if he's got something that he's allergic, and I'm just throwing this out here, don't run with it. But what they show me is I'm allergic to morphine. And so some of those things have a little bit of morphine in them. And so I have to be very careful when they put me down. And that's what they keep showing me. It's like something, huh?
That's not how you say it, Mama.
Well,
Put me down.
oh. I guess that was bad. I'm just saying, when they put me out,
There you go.
they put me out, it's horrible. And I get really sick, very sick. So I can't do any pain meds. I'm allergic to all of them. Okay, Brian, here we go. Ready? Two. Stop sleeping so damn much.
I think they
I
have it
don't
back.
think this is for you,
I
Brian.
think that's just ironic.
It says, wake up. You're missing some cool shit.
That's ironically funny.
That is ironically funny. So we got to do another one. Okay.
Okay, but there's several people who want one of the cards, though. So we have.
Okay, this might be better for you, Brian. It says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is.
There you go. There you go.
God, I
That's
just
better.
love these.
Okay. And who else was it?
Let's see.
Wasn't it?
Roland. I still don't think I say her name. Roland.
I don't think you say your name right. Yeah.
No. Roland would like one, and
Okay, this is Roland.
Sharon wants one.
Okay, winning. This is Roland's. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Okay.
That was for Roland.
Yes.
Roland.
So Roland got that one.
Roland
Okay, Sharon, this one's yours.
and Sharon. Yeah.
Oh, and then I got to pick one for me because
Brian did say he's like, I do sleep a lot during the day.
well, yeah, because you're up at night.
Well, stop that today.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, and there's a project that he needs to start working on ASAP. He will get on it. So both those cards were good for him.
Okay, and this
And
is
Positive wants one too.
this is Sharon's. You know, I've got to tell you guys, I was a little reluctant when, you know, I got voted to get these cards. And then I was like, man, I wonder if the family, if the tribe will accept these cards. And y'all love it. Okay, so Sharon, this one's yours. So it says laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humor? I'm like, I don't like that one.
I love that one. Sometimes we need to, you know what I mean? Sometimes we got to get knocked out of our funk.
Here, Brian. So it's called the Rebel deck.
Roland wants.
No,
yeah, Roland.
I don't have my eyeballs on, so you know. So it's called the Rebel deck, and it's that one.
With attitude. There's a few different ones. The Rebel deck puts out a few different ones. One for relationships, one for whatever, and I think there's 3 of them or something. Oh, her husband wants one.
Okay, her husband wants one. Gma's husband. Gma's husband. I'm still laughing at them putting me down. You know, I'm just saying what they're telling me. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm saying. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Roland.
It's
As Roland. Rolande.
Where do you see that?
Oh, it's coming.
Oh,
It
it's
popped
coming.
up in the chat.
Ah, Rolande. Oh, you're just guessing too, T-Bar. Okay.
No, that sounds right, though. I think you're right, T-Bar. Rolande.
I know it is that it is my kind of cards, I'm telling you. Okay, so this is for the husband.
Oh, she said no.
That's not how you say it. Watch it's Roland.
Okay, are we ready? This is for the husband. It says, get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you.
If he could, he needs knee surgery.
Well, just take a chair outside. Scoot off. It's just Ro. We're just going to call her Ro. There you go. That's what she said.
Oh, no. It's Ro.
No, it's Ro. Okay. Okay. Anybody else want a card?
Me, please.
Okay, Jen.
We all know what my questions are, so we'll just skip those.
Roland.
They broke your heart.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Fuck
Fuck them.
Yes.
Tanya wants a card too.
Okay, Tanya.
Okay, so it's Roland. It's Roland. Roland. Thank you, Roland, for helping all us challenged people.
I'm just going to call you Bro from now on. It's just
Ro?
Yeah.
Roland.
Oh, who am I doing this for?
Okay.
Who was
wait,
this?
Tanya wants a card.
Was it for Tanya?
She wants the card. No, she just asked.
Okay. This is the one that I picked. You do you. And stop trying to change people. That shit never works.
Ooh, I like that one.
That's good.
I mean, for me, I like that one for me. I don't.
I like that one for me
Claudia.
too. Okay, positive. Ready?
Uh-oh.
I just have a problem with somebody. I don't even know what it says. Oh, it says you equals tight ass.
Oh
Loosen,
my god.
loosen the fuck up. Control freaks. Don't
Ooh, don't. Control.
Oh my
Don't
God.
get laid. How does that even?
control freaks don't get laid. Get it?
Oh,
That's why I was like, oh gosh. We've never had that one before.
no. And I have to say, um, I've never been called a tight ass. Like I need to. There needs to be some kind of balance there. Like,
Oh my gosh.
okay, TMI. All right, so here we go. Card from T Barb wants one.
T-Barb. Okay. And is there any other questions? Because like it's 8:00 at night and
Yes, we have Miss Hawaii.
Okay, Miss Hawaii, because I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Oh my gosh.
I know. See, there you go. I'm not even gonna put that up there. But you know, I'm with you.
That's hilarious. That is funny. Positive.
There
She got
Oh, I saw it. I'm trying to look for Hawaii.
oh.
You want me to repost it?
I think it was a general from Spirit, I believe, right?
No,
No.
it was,
Oh,
She wanted to know she was
what
gonna
do I do next for my spiritual journey?
I knew it had
752.
something to do with spiritual.
something that has
752.
something to do with money.
752, girl.
I'm more old enough to know what that shit don't work. Oh my gosh. I love you guys. Thank you,
Okay.
Brian. I think they're pretty cool cards too. And I forgot who I was picking for.
Miss Hawaii.
Trina.
Trina. Yay, thank you. Yes, Trina.
It says, get over yourself, pull your shit together. Help people.
Oh,
It's-
I didn't mean that card for Trina.
Oh. Okay.
Here's your spiritual card, Trina.
Here's your spiritual. It says, help people give back, do good shit for humanity, Trina. Just kidding. Not yet.
Thank you. Thank you, Roland. Roland.
Hey, Ro, I already sent you an email back. I haven't checked my email since I've been on, but
Yeah, this is a good connection because you both, kind of have a little bit of the same thing going on with your work, your other work.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes a special angel to do what you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
Amen to that.
Well, thank you. Somebody had a question that had to do with money.
Can we post the question that we're on right now so we stay focused?
I don't know who it is.
It's Trina.
Trina.
752, boo boo.
At 7:52, she posted her question. Trina, are you still here from Hawaii? Oh, she was on Facebook, right?
Yeah, I see it now. Putting bifocals on. Mm.
Ah. Is Trina still here?
I think like I can't tell how many are on Facebook right now. Okay.
Well, Roland, I hope that that changes. I feel like that's going to change
I sure hope so, because
with the next administration coming in.
they
Just makes no sense how they do that.
yeah, they cut my paycheck. It's okay though. It'll be fine. Okay, so Trina, are you there? Last call. Okay, special request. How do you find me on Facebook? So I will post my name. See, I have a business page and I have a personal page, but I'm really lazy and my business page is just really annoying. So I just pretty much
You're right, Tanya.
parents will demand. Yeah. But just think, those kids that have been homeschooled and those day drinkers, that's all I'm going to say about that. You know,
Oh, they weren't day drinkers until they had to be.
exactly.
Listen, I lasted 3 weeks until I finally just said, screw this. She's in preschool. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard.
So yeah, if you want to Facebook me and just tell me you know me from here, because otherwise I'm like, who was that?
Yeah, I'm the same with you too, Barb. I had to calm down. It was lowering my vibrational levels being on Facebook.
Oh, I just delete everybody that talks about politics and mean stuff. Oh, we are friends? Okay. I'm like, okay. That's what I do. I just delete everybody that has mean stuff, and then I just put them on a 30-day hold. So, okay, well, I guess she's not here because I haven't seen her pop in. Have you guys?
Nope.
Yeah.
So I guess we can let you go eat dinner, and it's been 2.5 hours. I think that's a good time.
Positive. Wait, hold on. Don't. Well, I'm the one that has control. I forgot. Karen, Elizabeth, I have a special request before you ladies go. Oh, you can just call me Karen. Okay, what's the request?
She said she posted the request.
Great.
Yeah.
Look for it.
Oh, if y'all could send me a little healing boost whenever you ladies can.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And family, please do that.
Positives, feet and legs are swelling.
Positive, are your feet and legs swelling? So, I showed you the some lymph nodes, right? So positive, okay, so next time, how am I going to get this information to you? So
Well, I have her email.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Because what I'm hearing is you need to do some lymphatic drainage, some lymphatic stuff. And so there's some points in here. You know, you can do that one that you do this one, but there's also, okay, this is going to be really weird. Sorry, guys. But there's also where you would hit in between the ribs like this right on the sternum and just go down. See how hard I'm pressing? And just continue to go down like that. But if you do right and just keep doing it all the way down in between, that's going to be some drainage. And then they're showing me in the back of the, in the back of your knee, if you'll reach down your leg as far as you can and try to hit the back of your knee like this and come up in the back of your knee as well. So, but positive, if you give me your email, yeah, because I'm really seeing lymphatic drainage or something like that. You need to do some lymph node stuff. And remember that right here, okay, right here where your arm really comes together, that's you could massage this area where your shoulder goes to your arms. That's lymphatic drainage too on both sides. So if you were to kind of cross your arms right where it comes together and you do this, that's draining your lymph nodes as well. So you just need to get those lymph nodes going because they're getting a little stagnant is what I'm saying. So, okay. And then I'll look up some stuff, but I won't be on until until Debbie's on Sunday morning because I got to work on Thursday. Love you, Brian. We'll see you later.
Love to everyone, actually.
Yeah. Much love to all you ladies. We love you very much.
But yeah, I'm positive. I'll get with you and we'll set up a time where we can do some Reiki.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll email you.
Yeah. So good night, guys. So Gma, I'm going to try to do this. So literally it would be like if you come up here like this and then you just go right here. Okay. So you would literally just keep going like this because your lymph node is right about here. So you just keep going through here. Okay. So hopefully that helps. So, and I'll look some more stuff up for you. And then we'll figure it out. We'll get it to you. So, all right, guys. Love you. Much love. We'll see you later.
And Brian says morning.
Bye, Brian. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah. Good morning, Brian.